Hello!
Hello.
Costa's at the door. Hi, Costa. Bye, Costa.
Costa, we're so professional.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Rich. Hello, Liam.
Hello.
Hello, community. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Now, we were trying to stream this to YouTube at the same time, and it worked earlier, and now it didn't work. It's not working now. So
Oh,
if you
well.
are watching us on
Classic
YouTube,
streams.
then that's cool. If not, we'll get that fixed. Another MM Jams stream, and this week is the Guildford Games Festival.
It is.
So, what Rich and Liam
I'm
and
gonna
Rich
take
are
off
taking
my
part.
pass.
Taking off the pass. Okay, you good?
Yeah.
You good?
Alright.
And you've made something cool in the dreams.
Well, we're making something cool.
Making something cool, and you're going to add a
The
bit. more to
deadline
it.
was this weekend.
This
And
weekend
we were
coming.
asked if we could kindly make it happen 3 days early, which in video games never happens.
Never happens.
So we've got a work in progress, nice thing,
Yeah.
which we can show you.
Okay. Cool. Should we show people? Should we?
Yeah, why not?
And then I thought we'll have a chat about the Games Fest because
Yeah,
Liam,
yeah.
you take part in that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Guildford Games Festival is
It's not a very exciting view at the moment.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
Guildford Games Festival is it's something that's happening for the first time this year. Not something we've really done before in Guildford, but the idea is, for those that don't know, Guildford has just so many games companies, so many games things going on, and so we thought we'd sort of do a
Police.
bit of a celebration of all the things that go on here. So this weekend, there you go, the
There's
signs.
our siren. We
Classic.
went a few weeks without it,
Oh wow.
and it was nice. It was peaceful, but
Nice.
now it's back.
So I think it's this Friday and Saturday. Saturday's sort of the main one that people can just come up to and play some games and check out all the things that are being made here.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there's going to be dreams there, and we're going to be showing this thing that Rich is currently working on.
And Rich, what is it you're working on right now?
Right, so we decided, wouldn't it be fun, foolishly, to create loads of work for ourselves when we already have loads of things to do? No, seriously though, we thought it'd be cute to show a little mini version of Guildford
Yeah.
in dreams. So Menlu has been helping me, and he's been building all these little buildings and things and trees, and I've been building the environment to sit them all on, and then today he built the last few bits, and I've just been assembling it today. I'd started a few days ago, but
Yeah.
today I really had a good go at it. I got quite a lot done. It's not finished yet. We need to put more of the buildings in,
Yeah.
but it's starting to take shape. It's an artist's impression of Guildford.
It's definitely got a recognisable shape to it, though. I definitely,
Yeah.
It is in the valley, more or less. It's got the river and it's got the railway station. We've put a few of the bigger landmarks in. We've got the university, we've got the cathedral on the hill where the Omen was.
Oh
Remember
yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
that? The castle.
Yeah.
We've created a little character, like a neutral character, which we're going to have any of the people that come to look at the demo, we will ask them if they want to customise their own character. So we will use the coat tools to tint the characters and give them clothes and hair, and then we'll be able to go into play mode and run around. Yay! So this is Guildford High Street. That's G Live up there, where the festival's going to be.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Through here's the castle. We have kind of condensed things a bit. It's not real life, or it would never got finished.
Someone asked how long has it taken to put together? So
Well, on and off, probably only 2 or 3 days if we were to add all the hours together.
And you want to all of it's by you've built this out of just putting the bits and pieces that Menlu's built, and you've added your own stuff, and you really want to stress the idea of making the levels out of bits, don't you?
Well, I just thought, because today's a how-to stream, you could ask me questions about building levels, because that's what I've always done for the last 20 years, is, and I've got a certain way of building levels, from scratch. Like I was saying earlier, just before we started streaming, Ed, who's behind the scenes, has built an amazing level called Rogue State, and that's on the Dreamiverse right now. And to build a level like that, it looks super impressive because of the cumulative effect of all these little pieces put together. But there actually aren't that many different pieces. It's just how you arrange them that's important.
Yeah, I think I have like 3 buildings in that whole level, and they're just cloned and rotated.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
If you design your building pieces cleverly, you can make them really reusable, which will also save on a thermometer because you won't have so many unique things in your scene.
Mm.
So like here, rather than make every building a bridge, we knew we'd need bridges, so we built one bridge and we've cloned it, but I've dressed them all slightly differently, or at least I'm starting to. And we've only got a few buildings, but what we did is build a building bottom, which is like this shop front, which can be rotated around, and a bunch of doors and some building tops, and then you can mix and match them. And also, if I go into the collection, for example, we've got this building here, and you can see that I could put that to the front, or I could put that at the front, or I can put that at the front and put another door on it, or I can put this side to the front. And also, because it's got this very thick base, you can put it on a slope, because there's a lot of slopes in Guildford.
There are.
Yeah, it's basically.
And then
hills.
that needs to be scaled up a bit. And then if you need some stairs, you just go over to over here, you grab some stairs and you shove them in the front, and then you've got a little building.
And those are double-sided stairs as well.
Yeah, they're double-sided, so if you want smaller stairs, you put them that way round.
Yeah, so sort of very like the stuff that we made for the Ancient Times collection, for example, which
Exactly,
has
reusable in
on
the
every
same
different
way.
side a different way of using it, a different pattern, a different structure.
I've noticed a lot of people have started building their own collections of things, so like using that as a sort of template almost to start building their own sort of level kits, which is really
fantastic.
cool. So
It's the best way to build a level, and it means you can, like I say, you can build quite a big, impressive level with less resources. Like these trees, there's a little collection of trees that Menlou's built for me, and then I'm just cloning them around, scaling them, tinting them different shades. Here I've just built a little, was building it as we came online. I built this little lawn, but the reason why I've put walls around it is again so that if it's on a slope, I can just plonk it down and it will automatically have like an edge treatment, so I won't have to worry about the edges looking messy. I can always go in and delete any that are not shown. Like once they've all been arranged, you can go in and optimise by removing stuff. But actually, in Dreams, it's often cheaper to just leave things so that they're all unique. They're all the same, and then the game treats them all as one thing in one of the thermometers.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched the stream last week. That taught me an awful lot about optimising.
The amount.
Oh yeah,
of,
yeah.
Low down under the hood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I optimised my supermarket game very efficiently after that.
Perfect. Yeah. By all means, if you're curious about how the inners of the thermometer work, just check out. I think that's on YouTube now, right?
Yeah, if you're on YouTube, on Twitch.
It's got,
very fascinating. We'll probably do more.
Yeah.
You guys enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I'm sure we could have kept talking about the innards of Dreams for hours on end. It's way too much to talk about, but yeah.
Someone's asking what the thermometer is looking like, so I'm going to show them. But it's not. You haven't done any optimization on it.
No, this is very crudely hacked together, so the thermometer is looking a little bit questionable.
A little bit full, but
I haven't really been worried about that because I know we've kind of got all the bits we need now. It's just a case of arranging them. So as long as I don't put too many things in the scene, we should be all right.
Yeah.
So, yes, we've got quite a lot of graphics, but I don't think it'll be a problem. If it does become a problem, then we will deal with it. But luckily, we're professionals.
do you want to show us what the most expensive sculpt is at the moment with the detail tool?
Oh yeah, sculpture detail tool. So if it does get out of hand, and I have done this already once today, We can go to the sculpture detail tool there. And the bits that are red are the most expensive things in the scene.
Oh, it's that wall. Look at that.
So those
Oh,
walls are quite
Expensive wall.
expensive.
Eating you up.
And luckily, if I do, you can see there, when I highlight one, it will show me all the instances of that thing in the scene. And if I reduce its detail, it will reduce all of them, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been cloned. So I don't have to go around and look for every single one. I just do it till it's blue.
Perfect.
And then if I leave that tool, yes, it looks a little bit more painterly and expressive, but it's cheaper.
What's it,
So
what's
that's
it gone down
right.
to now?
Did it go down? I didn't notice.
Went down by a few percent.
Yeah,
right?
you got
Yeah,
5%
yeah.
back then.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh, well done.
And a shout out to your how-to videos that we've just published on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've started doing those. I'm going to do more of those, so don't panic if I haven't covered something.
There was so much panic.
There
happening.
might have been some
Everyone
panic.
was really
People-
panicking.
Yeah.
If you've got requests for those, just tweet at Media Molecule or something, and
Yeah.
if your request gets enough likes, then we will put it near the top of the list.
That's a great way to do it. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
you know, conversely, if you have fun tips and techniques you figured out and you want to share, like I've been seeing them come up on YouTube already. Like plenty of you out in the community are already making your own videos of like, here's a quick way to use the sculpt tools to make this or that, and I think
Yeah.
that's proving super useful for a lot of people who are still trying to figure out how to use the tools.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to do use cases rather than just specific tools, but we are going to do things like we did one for the sculpture detail tool, and we will do other. We will pick on certain tools as well,
Yep.
but we're tending to go for things which are more like how to put the tools together to get this simple effect that might inspire you to build a level around it or something.
Two very important questions from the chat.
Oh yeah, go on then.
Someone says that your imp in your how-to videos has multicolored eyes.
That's the MIMP.
That's the MIMP. Is that what
That's what we call the
officially
MM
calling it?
imp. It's called the
That's
MIMP.
that isn't actually available in Dreams. That's us
It's
being a
not.
little
No,
bit
it's
naughty.
special.
But you do see it. I think is it the one that gives you like the notifications?
I think so. Yeah, I
It
think
is.
I've
If you,
definitely
yeah,
seen
when
it,
you get the imp quests, the imp that gives you the imp quest is the same imp, I think.
Yeah, I
so.
think so. It's the MIMP.
You need special access for the imp.
And then someone asks, how do they make their own John Beach? Probably a whole.
Well,
stream.
you could
Yeah.
use this generic
There he
character
is.
here,
It's very John Beach, isn't it?
and yeah,
We just need a Hawaiian shirt and
Yeah.
give us a few minutes to
Rightly
draw
Converse
on it.
trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do with Guildford now that we've?
I don't know. What should we do,
Do
Liam?
all
Come
sorts of
on.
things. I don't know. I
haven't
mean,
done
it's a
anything
bit empty. We
creative
could
yet.
have we could have some people in it. I think, like some, you know, I don't know about you, but on High Street, I tend to find myself swarmed by people.
I'd love,
Okay.
love a quest.
How would you like to
A
do
quest.
A quest.
Like a quest.
Yeah, we could do a quest.
Should we make
do
John
a quest
Beach?
giver type deal?
that?
We
And
can
then
make
loads
we can
of
make John
clones
Beach.
of John Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, have hundreds of John Beaches walking around.
Let's do
Maybe
that.
we
That
have
sounds
to
amazing.
save John Beach from something.
Oh,
Save
that
John
sounds
Beach.
fantastic.
Save John Beach.
All right, let's
If you got any quick questions on
Let's
how
just
to
make
things,
John
let us know in the
Beach.
chat as well.
There was a photo of him.
There was
Knocking
it-
around.
it
Yeah,
fell
you
off.
don't need a photo.
Yeah,
We
okay,
can-
we'll
we
just
can
do it.
make
Yeah,
that.
he was,
Make
he was
that.
by our heads for 2 streams in a row, and yeah, not anymore.
No,
Sorry,
if we
John.
go into here.
I had to put him in the bin.
You put John Beach in the
Yeah.
bin.
How rude.
I know. I'm so sorry. He's
Shocking.
not very well as well at the moment. So
Aw.
he's got a bad
Oh,
cough.
bless him.
So
Oh, get well, John.
get well, John.
Oh, well,
Hope you feel better soon, John.
Someone asked about the non-gyro control system which you're working on.
yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, I've got to look at that today.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that is coming. We have no specific details on when, but it is
Just
actively
join
being
when
worked
you
on,
wear.
iterated, made better.
We want it to be as good as MM is.
Exactly,
so-
we want it to be a really good control scheme for anyone who needs to use it. Yeah,
And then we will not shut up about when it's coming out when we know about it. Nice.
Absolutely.
What's John's favourite Hawaiian shirt colour? Red?
No, I think.
I was picturing him in a light blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
a light
the
blue
Oh, we've already got
shirt.
blue for
Blue.
his jeans.
He doesn't really wear jeans. He wears shorts, cargo shorts.
Oh, of course he does.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
This is why we need the picture.
Shh.
What I've learned is John Beach is never cold. Who is?
He's not.
That is
he?
absolutely true.
There
Yeah,
we go.
there we go. There's
The
John.
cut-offs. Yeah.
Right, his
I've-
waistband's a bit high. Maybe we've aged him slightly.
At PAX, it was bitterly cold. My hands were falling apart. John, shorts.
It's a lovely one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's give him a shirt then.
Emberg's giving a shout out to the person, the molecule who made the What's New icon in the Dreams main menu to match the other UI. That Miguel? Does Miguel design the icons in the main menu? I can't remember.
The blue one.
Might be Martin
Yeah,
or Miguel.
Which icon are we talking about?
And, you know, when you open it up and it says What's New in the main menu.
Yeah.
That one. I believe that's Miguel. Miguel Martin.
The one that looks like a box popping open. That one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That icon.
That icon, yeah.
If you did it and you're watching, come and take a bow.
Yeah, well done. Emberg's big love.
Okay. Now, we're just
John is
gonna...
only cold when he's creating.
Oh, really?
What? Is he?
I think it's probably the other way around. Like
He's only-
maybe that's why he's just constantly doing things. He's just like as soon as he stops,
gets
the
cold.
cold starts setting in. And he's like has to
That's a
fight
good
it.
idea.
It's like that Jason Statham film where he has to keep his heart going. But for John, it's
Oh,
creating
yeah.
stuff. He's just got to be making things at all times.
Now, when you're painting on things using the spray paint tool, I always like to...
Your mic is just.
Oh, my wire's just gone funny.
There you go.
I always like to use Surface Snap. So, especially when I'm using the DualShock,
Oh, cute.
I can stay on the surface of the sculpture. Just going to hurriedly draw some flowers.
Someone in the chat's just asked about the YouTube stream. We are trying out streaming to YouTube at the same time as Twitch. It should be working now. If not, refresh your link. This has been your public service announcement about our multi-streaming.
Carry on
That's
talking.
looking I hadn't seen the progress of John. So
Oh, I need to do it on the
while Rich does
the Hawaiian shirt.
John. The Guildford Game Fest. If those people that have just joined,
Yeah.
Liam, that's the-
Yeah, so that's
Oh.
basically it's going to
What have I
have
done?
a bunch of local Guildford developers showing off
Yeah.
their work. I think it's going to have there's an exhibit thing they're setting up that shows sort of the history of games in Guildford.
Oh, cool.
It's got games you can play,
Yeah.
so you can come up and you can talk to developers. It's got some workshops and sessions, so you can come up and find out about how to get into the games industry. That sort of thing.
Saturday's the day it open to the public,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Friday's the day that's game developers, local.
Yeah,
game
so on Friday we're all going to
developers.
get together and sort of share our tips for how to make games and how to make our community even closer, which is good.
So if you're local, head on over. And there's the Guildford Game Awards, which
There's the
yourself,
Guildford Game
you're
Awards.
nominated for.
I am indeed. I was
You're
nominated for one of
nominated
the, and I think MM was
MM
nominated.
as a whole.
MM as a whole was nominated
And
for
Dreams, I believe.
and Dreams. Dreams was nominated for Experience of the Year,
Ooh.
No.
and MM was nominated for Innovation.
It's very exciting.
It is exciting.
Very exciting.
What
Yeah.
shade of brown should we have for John's hair?
It's almost black, isn't it?
It's quite dark.
It's, yeah. I
Dark
mean, where's that?
brown.
I shouldn't have. I should have kept
Yeah,
it, shouldn't I? I feel bad.
Good.
But we never at shows we never use reference images. So when we're challenging people to create things, so no reference images.
That
but-
seems to be a theme
Well,
of
it's
our
all right.
live
I'm
creation
used
streams.
to not using reference images, so I'm a professional. His hair's quite messy, isn't it?
He has a look
Yeah.
that he uses when he's at shows or events, he'll spike it up. So you
Oh,
can
does
do
he
the
indeed?
spiky gel look.
Someone
Oh.
says, don't forget strange socks.
Yep.
His socks.
Strange
of course.
socks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs
We
odd
also
I'll
coloured
do that in a
socks.
sec.
I love it. This is the first stream, I think, because he's not feeling very well, he's not watching. So
We
he-
can
he-
do whatever we
we
want.
can do whatever we want.
I'm going to give him a comb over.
Oh.
There we go. No, I'll make it cooler than that, don't worry.
You know he will get his own back.
Oh, I don't care.
The very first.
You know what? He
option.
can do whatever he likes to me. I've got no shame at all.
I like that that's what these streams are about. Like,
Yeah.
just sort of jamming on ideas.
Absolutely.
And this one has become the John Beach stream.
It's not even
Sans
here, and
John
it's
Beach.
just-
It's all in honour of John.
Do we have some ideas of what he's going to do or what the mission's going to be when we've got
What are we going to do, Liam? You're directing the
Oh, am I now?
gameplay.
Am I
Yeah.
in charge of this? Okay. I think probably he should go collect probably from G Live because that's where the Games Festival is happening. It needs to be based something to do with that. So probably there needs to be someone there who let's say the Guildford Games Festival is missing something critical. It's missing
I don't know,
the games. It's missing all the games. The games have gone missing.
maybe the hard drive with all the games on it.
Yeah. So then you have to go find that in all of Guildford.
Yeah, someone has taken the games and scattered them
All the
across
games.
the land.
All the games ran away, sprouted legs, and just. Off
Then
they
they
went.
could run away from you. That would be quite funny. There we go. Got a nice little parting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to. I'm just quickly going to spray paint a little bit of. I forgot to do the surface snap. Because it's tinted, it's obviously not quite what I wanted. It's alright.
Just keep looking away at away from the screen. Check the chat and then looking back and seeing John. This is a very cool John,
That's
isn't he?
pretty dope.
Yeah, I don't think it's unflattering.
No,
It's good.
We haven't finished yet.
We're going to fluff up the hair a bit.
I think we'll move on. Well, yeah, we could
no.
we could loosen it
what-
and
that's what I
turn up the impasto. I thought you meant like sculpt it more.
Oh, no.
Yeah, otherwise it'll just turn into a sculpting stream. Right.
Beautiful.
Let's just go in here and do this. Where's my impasto gone?
I think you need more looseness, maybe.
Let's just make it a different. There we go. Oh, John. There we go, gel, spiky. There you go. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
It's nice.
It's a little blonde.
Yeah.
It might need darkening a bit.
You're so picky. Right. Luckily, I designed this palette, so I know where everything is. There we go. That's better, isn't it?
Spot on.
Nice.
It's John. Right, now I need to grab the
That is
hair,
John. I just take it off.
scope it into... Is that how it works?
Yep. Yeah, no, that's.
Let's just try... Just test that out. Ooh.
I hope the hair's not collidable.
Well, it probably is collidable, actually.
That's fine.
That is John. It's like looking at John right now. Someone says there should be a John Beach inflatable for the Guildford Games
Ah.
Festival parade.
That.
No,
Oh, yeah, well.
I don't think there's a parade, but if there is,
We're not going to do a parade, John.
We could make one, though. Look, we could just clone him and make it you. There you go. There's the inflatable John. Hey.
That's,
Right, Liam, it's your turn.
All right, what do we. What's the
Make
next?
some
What's-
gameplay.
Some gameplay. All right,
Yeah, there we go.
Barking orders.
all right, so we're going to need.
Well, you know.
We're going to need
Share
a
and
quest.
share
We're going to need a
alike.
quest giver, so I'm going to go
Yeah.
over to G Live and make someone standing outside panicking because they don't have a.
Oh, nice.
So do we have that? Do we have that?
You
base
should have the
in here?
character. If you go out of here or go to the genealogy of the level,
Oh, of course, yeah. So do we need to save the
delete
image?
Guildford from the
Right.
search.
We are on. For those wondering, we are
can
actually
you
on a
do
different
that?
build for this one, so you can't actually access this kit. Just in case you're wondering.
If just look
Sorry.
for my profile, MMRichF, and then
There he is.
there, and it should be in
There
there.
he
Yeah,
is.
there it is.
Oh.
There, somewhere.
It was there.
There he is.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
All right, so we're going to have our.
Oh, for some reason that one's blue.
That's fine.
It's a different version.
Oh, different version. It has added to our thermometer. Tell you what, should we just take John? And
Just take John
modify
and
John?
Okay, oh, yeah.
customise
So
John. We did talk about cloning John. I mean, it would be great to have an army of Johns,
It would
wouldn't
be
it?
so good.
Yeah.
Imagine what would get made. Just
You just walk into the office, it's just all John Beaches.
There'll just be Lego everywhere.
That is true.
I like his Hawaiian shirt.
It's good.
You could just shift the hue, like rotate it around, and then you've got yourself.
Yeah, give him
Yeah,
blonde
perfect.
hair and
Just
a
do
different
that.
coloured shirt.
We're going hue shift, hue. We just hue shift the
the whole
entire thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Sickly John.
It's an alien.
Perfect.
It's alien. It's an Incredible Hulk John, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, let's make it a bit bigger then. There you go.
There we go.
Good. Okay. So what we want is that when you get close, it needs to give you a quest. So should we
Right.
get a trigger zone?
Yeah.
Shall I do this on my microchip? Shall I be organised about it? I should
Yeah.
probably do it. On
Yeah.
a
We should
microchip
set a
somewhere.
good example, really,
I
shouldn't we?
should do that.
Well, I mean, the theme of this jam seems to be John Beach, and he would
He would be
have
pro
at you if it was not.
microchip.
Yeah.
How close do you have to be? Does that seem about right?
Perfect.
Perfect. And then we can also, I believe, actually make this look at you when you get close, right? There's a nice setting on puppets that tell them to. So we want to turn towards, and it's got a little radius, so we're just going to bring that right down and make it something like 2 meters. And I think we've already got a look at me tag on that one. Is that right?
I'm
Let's
not
find
sure.
out.
Actually, I completely forgot to say the reason that this is all fitting in quite well is the new community jam is live today. That would have been a
Is
great
it?
place to start.
Oh yeah.
And you can now see the Wild West Hall of Fame,
Tag.
which is amazing. So go check that out. And you can vote on the Ancient Times jam, I believe. And then also the new jam is in the city.
Ooh.
So city living, the city you live in, such as Guildford. It all ties in very well this week.
Does.
Is that how John sounds? We should have sampled John, shouldn't we?
Oh yeah.
You've remixed the character from Maya's thing, right?
There you go.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can tell.
So there you go. That looks at us
Maya
now.
actually
But now we
built
need
the
the
character for me.
trigger zone to make it do a thing. So I guess what we want is that when it does that, we want it to. Let's move this out a bit.
Can we give it a little pose?
We can give it a pose.
Yeah,
We can give it a
information.
pose. We can give it a. I'm going to give it a camera first because I think it needs to have a nice.
I
That's
like
a good
that.
idea, yes.
Does Doodles in the chat. Morning, John. John
Well, if
and
it-
John.
yeah, but make sure
Hey,
in
John, how you
case it's
been?
from the other
Hi, John, I
direction.
need to
That
speak
is
to you.
true. I'll make it a bit of a wider camera then, something like that. Seem about right.
Yeah.
There you go. And actually, tell you what, let's tweak the camera. Should we give it a
Oh
cutscene
look,
bars?
it's a cutscene.
And do we want to disable input while it's going? Nah, it's fine. Just
Doesn't have to be perfect.
yeah, just rough. We haven't got long. All right, so you've got a camera, and we want it to
Text displayer.
text display. All right, so what do we want it to say? What's the
Find the hard drive so we can make the festival happen.
find? I'm going to say that word for word.
Yeah,
Find the
hard-
games.
Find the
it's
games.
very literal quest giver. Just tells you everything you need to know.
Find the
Do you
games.
prefer a riddle?
And we can
Oh,
hide
yeah,
the
add a bit
games
to it.
around the escaped. Yeah.
Aset says we should call John, record him saying hello, then just hang up.
That'd be hilarious.
So let's move that. That sort of.
Give it a
And,
little
in there.
speech bubbly thing.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. We can go with that. Interesting. So let's go tail shape,
There we
speech
go.
bubble. Where was our camera? Oop. So we want it to be.
Oh,
Oh, I see. I've locked it to the bottom by pressing that. There you go.
do we want it in the
Probably
scene?
Custom that.
Oh, Jonathan Ariza says, I love Dreams and I love the love they're giving to the game and the community. Media Molecule, you are
Is that
incredible
right?
people. No,
No.
you are.
No, you
Find the games, they escape somehow.
somehow. I'm just going to change up the curviness as well. There you go, that's better. And font, should we change font? Let's get something nicer.
Can do. Make
That's
it
that.
nice and legible.
Bold
There we
seems
go. That
seems more worried.
more appropriate.
And then you wanted to pose, right? So we can
Yeah.
find the games, escape somehow, and then a pose. And I guess we want just panic pose.
Yeah.
It's got a really big head. It makes it very difficult to panic pose. Actually, we could just do a possession recording, couldn't we? Does it have... tell you what.
It's got whatever RTO's got.
Well. If we possess that... Yeah, we'll do that, and we do want its arms to go up. So we want
I
both.
could have done the noise for you.
We can do both. Have we got the mic plugged in?
Should we do that?
We can
Have
try
got
that.
a mic? We have got a mic.
Is it on? That's the question. So actually, I think we do want the arms to go up. Let's do that first.
Oh, I love that.
Go up. That looks slightly panicky, despite the unmoving smile. It's
Behind the game.
So we'll make that be active, and then we'll also just do a quick possession recording and get it to be a bit freaked out. Oop, 3, 2, 1.
Oh dear.
There you go, super panicked, and that should just loop for us. So we want that to trigger at the same time as that.
Okay.
There you go, and then we're just gonna see if we can go and accept this quest. Can't not jump everywhere in this game. Just always jump in. Oh, oh. Alright, we have to find the games. They escaped somehow. Okay,
Right, so we need to
What
hide
next?
some games around the place.
alright. Where do we hide the games? Do you want to hide some games?
Shall I? Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would love to have Maya on a stream at Emberg. She's just super busy right now. She was going to come on and do the Ancient Times stream.
What
but
do
she was
games look
recording a
like?
masterclass, I believe.
What do games look like? I don't know. I've never.
That is a question.
I don't think I've.
Yeah.
That's abstract. I don't.
Should we make it look like an old 80s sort of cardboard box that had a cartridge in it?
Yeah, yeah, we can do
Yeah.
those.
Let's do that then.
Oh, like pickups.
Yeah. What colour? Blue?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
why not?
that's not going to pop
Let's-
very well.
No,
is it?
it's
Let's
not,
make
is
it
it?
orange.
With a bit of a
Right.
glow, maybe.
As
Yeah,
long
we
as it's
can
not
do
green.
glow. Yeah, I was going to do some
As long as it's not
glow.
green. Is that your
Glow.
professional
That
like?
would be Xbox.
Okay. There's no orange doesn't belong to me.
You know.
Oh, plop.
Are we going to have unique colour covers for each game that we have?
Oh, well, we could do, but that would be, luxury.
We need to go get every artist. That's how we get Maya on stream.
I was going to do some crazy pattern that makes very little sense.
Oh yeah, that looks video gamey.
Yeah.
And that'll do, right? And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a little painting. Because we're at medium molecule, we're going to do pink.
Mm.
Nice.
And then we're going to do... and we're going to make that glow. Wop.
Mm.
We're going to animate it. There we go. Do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to make that faster. And we're going to rotate around. There we go. What do we want to do that? We want to do that probably, and then we're going to turn up that thing. There we go. Then we're going to turn that down,
Well,
and we're going to
Oh, nice.
Virtual stink lines.
stink.
No, not really.
that new game smell. You know?
Oh yeah.
That's the new game smell. Yeah. How rude. Right,
Oh wait, just shuffle
and then I'm going to put a rotator on here.
And what?
Nice.
So
Because all video game pickups rotate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
That's it.
That's the
pickups
rule.
rotate.
Yeah, of course. No, yeah,
he's
totally.
being, that's what he's saying.
Good. Right, but I need
Always
not.
sarcastic.
yeah.
Just
you're,
most
you're my
guys.
wavelength. Good. And that would probably do. What I don't want is that to be affected by gravity. Visible,
probably not
yes.
collidable either?
Not collidable. Can we still be able to pick it up? Oh,
Yeah,
we
we do it
use
with the trigger zone,
don't
yeah.
we? Okay. And then we're going to... Let's just try that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's freaking awesome,
Beautiful.
that is. Right, let's just click. We're just going to group those. Then we're going to put trigger zone.
Yep.
Do you need a
Some logic on
microchip?
it. Uh,
Probably.
yeah, probably should.
A microchip. Oh, what's it doing?
Oh, you've got the grid on as well.
Oh yeah. Let me turn that off.
Enoch Group asks, what is the option to paint with everything in view rather than disappearing? What do you mean?
Sorry,
Everything
what?
in view.
Everything in view? How do you mean, sorry?
Please.
Oh, is it like visibility for everything, maybe? So you're not just focused on like the...
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
like the blur and all of that sort
Oh,
of thing?
that's the visibility feedback.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That is
Is it
true. So
called?
in the my preferences menu, there's one of the options in the, I believe it's in the display tab, the first one. It's called something like visual feedback, and basically what that does is it helps you figure out where you are in the editor by doing things like adding the blur and making things grey out. But if you turn that to minimal, it actually removes a lot of those helpers so that you can see a lot more. But you need to keep track in your heads a bit more closely about where you are and what you're tunneled into, scoped into rather.
Nice.
And there is also a nice toggle on the right there that's conversely, if you tick that, it will hide everything that's outside of your scope, which is really good if you just need to work on one
You
thing.
need to do a... Sorry to wibble while you're talking. Score modifier. Don't we?
Yeah, yeah, if you like, however you want to do score.
I just recently made a pickup, so I'm just sort of riffing on that. Destroyer.
You're going to want a sound as well, obviously.
Oh yes,
Of
of
course.
course. Ed, if you can recommend a sound, that'd be amazing.
There's a whole collection of positive sounds you could choose from.
Ooh.
I also need to add another effect,
Oh, I see. Like you've collected this
like a
effect.
bling effect,
Mhm.
No.
which is quite a common and fun way to signify that one has picked something up. So let's just do that. And do that, and then quickly just knock that up there.
There's a ton of these effects in the stuff
Is there?
collections as well.
So use one of those?
No, I'm just saying, like, you don't have to do everything from...
Yeah.
Which was the point of the stream,
Yeah.
I seem to
I
remember.
suppose so. Should we maybe do that then?
JB,
can have a
how
look,
did it
yeah, I
have?
mean-
No, it's good to see it,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Okay, that's just going to play once. So we're going to go here, we're going to say...
Don't loop the middle
where's
one.
The play once one.
The middle one, it's the loop option if you turn that off.
Which one?
And the tab you were just on, the loop.
That one there.
That.
Oh yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Sorry, I was looking for play once, not loop, which is the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that will...
That will play when powered on.
Oops. Oh, no, I've got to
Ed, you have a question in the chat.
Oh, hello.
How do you add a custom reverb sample? I was trying to figure out yesterday. I couldn't make it work.
So, we have 4 reverb gadgets.
Timeline.
I'm just going to mute these guys while I answer the
yeah.
question. There's 4 reverb gadgets, and choose one of them, like maybe Reverb D. And if you drag a slice from any kitchen or just a recording, and you drag it just over the top of the gadget, that reverb, so Reverb D, will then have your custom sample on it, which should answer the question. But then you'll need to obviously send sounds to Reverb D in order to hear it.
Somewhere.
Oh, so we can keep track
There
of
we go,
score.
and they're back.
By the best giver, probably.
That's a good little system.
So we can
I have a lot of power with the, the microphone.
is sitting so conveniently by the.
We will move it. We'll
Pardon?
create. We'll,
He says,
we'll
"Ooh,
create.
okay, great."
There you go.
And then 3 love hearts.
That's
That's
easy.
Should we make the trigger zone a bit smaller, so it's
so.
like a bit more physical when you actually? And let's turn off that option so we don't have to see the all the hidden stuff. So let's make that trigger zone just a teeny bit smaller. And actually, I'm just going to do it by the tweak menu because it's
That's it, thanks.
want it to be nice and uniform. Oh, that's the wrong one.
So how did you get that explosion to play when you used the trigger zone?
So every object in the game has a power tweak. Let me just bring up the object again.
And you used the keyframe.
No, just the output of the trigger zone. So basically, you see the painting here has a power output port.
Oh right, and you plugged
And
the trigger
basically,
zone into that.
yeah. So
Okay.
so if there's animation specifically as well as if there's a pulse animation on a painting, it will start playing as soon as the object powers on. So because we've set it to play once, it will just
Well,
as
that
soon
was
as that
easy then,
trigger zone
wasn't
comes
it?
on, it just
Don't fancy
just play
that.
it.
Don't forget to group them
There
all.
it goes.
There we go. There's
Here comes John up the street.
it's coming to get them games.
Has he got a theme tune?
We do need to give him one. There you go. That was nice. And then we need
Oh,
that
we
sound.
need to get rid of that as well. We need to destroy the group.
Oh, that is true. Yeah. Well, luckily, on
So
our
we should
destroyer-
Take the microchip and put it on the group instead. Oh no, because we want the rotator should
I
just
think
be on
what
the
we
box.
think what we can do is we can just take the affected objects and then just plug that straight into
Oh,
our
look at that!
effects. And that will do
How
both.
exciting!
the object as well, right?
Well, the microchip's already on the object, so the
Oh, okay.
destroyer implicitly will destroy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's our game.
Make
Our
sure they're all grouped.
collectible
Then.
game. I think those are all grouped, I believe.
Is the explosion grouped with them?
I think so. Let's have a look.
I guess we need to hide some around the.
Let's just see if we can collect all these successfully.
And then we can put a bit of score on the screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
When the score reaches the desired amount.
There you go. Well, actually, before we start cloning them, we should give it a sound so that we don't have to
Oh yes, let's do that.
add
to
that
keep
sound
Ed
to all the
happy,
rest.
Yeah.
So let's go to our sound mode.
Can we put some music in?
We can put some music in.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing we
Something
can
not too annoying.
do. Search sound
better
effects. So,
What we got? This
Ed,
really
what's your recommendation, Ed?
So,
Where do we go?
If you look for gaming, I think it's called.
Collisions, vehicles, gaming.
gaming.
And
There we
you've
go.
got,
Positive.
Neutral,
neu-
negative, positive, and there's crowds and reactions. Oh, crowd.
We could put a crowd in there.
Every time you get a.
That could be the community
That is
cheering for John whenever he picks something up.
Okay, so I think we need.
The TV. Or
Oh, we might need to turn.
Should I just volume up the thing? Is that going to cause any
this is
problems?
just for you. I mean, everyone at home can hear it.
Cool. It's just
I think it's important that you choose the sound.
unless the community wants to pick the.
Oh yeah.
What kind
Checkpoint.
of sounds, community?
I'm just going to hover over some of these, and if no one picks one in like 20 seconds, I'll just.
Special one or level up. That's a good one.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
very,
Yeah.
that's very John.
dramatic.
That's very
That-
John,
that-
isn't it?
Cheering. Asa says it should be cheering. Well, each time there's a pickup.
Well, we can do
There's
cheering
in
as
level
well.
up. There's like cheering in the back there.
There's cheering
Yeah.
built into that.
I
one.
quite like that.
That one's
actually.
good, yeah.
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 Cool.
Special one. Was there one called special one?
Yeah.
That's on
so
play once.
Play once. Yeah.
And then just.
Level up. It's
And that'll
called.
just do it, I believe. Test
Oh, yeah,
at
that's
every
cool.
opportunity.
Now you can hear John's jewellery as well. It's been cloned from that cat.
Oh,
Oh.
sad times.
Oh, what happened?
Oh,
Did
I
it
think-
destroy it before it
I
played?
think it destroyed it before it played. I think that's what's happening.
So if you go to the
Sound.
sound, check. You can take the what's called the envelope, which is the second tweak after that. And if you take the release, which is the very last
That
dot,
one?
and drag it out as long as it goes,
Yep.
that'll mean that when your sound is playing, it just has a very long tail off. So the sound doesn't stop. I'm just going to see if that works. I don't
All right, we'll give it a go.
know for sure.
We could put one closer to John, so he doesn't have to run up the hill every time.
He's got to get that cardio.
Oh, do you, really? That's rather
There
big.
you go. Nicely done.
What are you saying?
Oh, okay. So now, Rich, do you want to create the Guildford Games hunt, treasure hunt, whatever we're calling the thing?
Oh, what you mean the gameplay?
Yeah. Do you want to
Does it have a
got
score?
some of those around, hide them?
Oh, I see. Well, should we do the scoring first?
Okay, yeah, we can do the scoring first. Yeah, that makes sense.
So let's get ourselves a microchip, which is always the first thing you should do. And then what we'll do, we've already put a score modifier in here. Now let's just create the score first. So we'll go in here and we go to gameplay stuff, gameplay gear, I should say. It's already called score. Initial score 0. Is there anything else I need to do in here? No.
That's probably it.
What we do want to do though is get a
Number display.
Get a number displayer and stick that there, and then the current value goes to the number displayer, and then we make that look less unattractive. Let's make that pink. And bigger. Put that up there. In fact, let's just make that. Oops. And move that over there. Make the font a bit nicer. Make it glow. Oh, it doesn't glow any more than that. Let's make it a little bit less opaque. Oh, that'll do. That's just going to display, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. that
Right,
should do.
okay,
Yep.
so when this person is triggered, the poor person, we can power this on.
Well, the trigger zone will only be active while you're next to the person. So what we want is
Oh,
the
I
trigger
see.
zone increments a counter
then. We want to
that
put a
says
counter in.
we have.
Okay, so let's do
gained the
that,
quest.
because the counter will help it stay on
Mhm.
once it's been activated. So we can do this. Please forgive our messy wiring. And then that, for now, will do, right?
Actually, one thing we could do is we can make it so the games don't appear until you've got the quest. That'd be pretty quick.
Well, yeah, we should do that, shouldn't we, really? How do we do that, though?
So one way we could do that is we could use wireless transmitters and receivers to sort of make different parts of the level know that we've got the quest.
Or you could just keyframe them invisible.
Or you could keyframe them. That is true.
Oh, Ed.
Keyframes are king.
So we're going to add 1 every time you get one of the games to the score score.
Very nice.
So that should. So how are we going to do this again? Do it off the counter.
Yeah, so
Do
what
a
you want is
keyframe.
the counter should have the keyframe active. Or rather, the counter should probably turn the keyframe.
I'm just going to leave these open because it'll be
On.
easier.
So I would make the game invisible to begin with, and then just keyframe it visible.
Yep.
Okay,
And then
so
all of your
let-
clones will also be in.
so the group.
Yes.
Yep, so you want to do that off.
Right, so the group is currently visible.
Yep.
So if we make that invisible.
But you probably want the power to go off, actually, because otherwise you could still collect it even though you can't see it.
Oh, okay. Let's do that then.
True.
Now, if I clone it,
No.
Oh, so you could do that, but the problem... Well, no, I mean, that would work, but we'd get wires all over the level.
oh, you want a wireless thingy, Bob?
Yeah, or you could, like Edward says, you can do it like with a keyframe. So if you stick down a keyframe...
Okay, let's undo that then. Put that there. Where shall I put the keyframe?
in the microchip
on the
right?
microchip.
Yeah.
So we're getting into heavy-duty coding now.
And then if you just... oh, actually, so you'll need to... If you stop recording, you need to turn the group's power off first. Yeah, and then if you
Yeah,
turn
then
the
go
keyframe
into
on...
here, then do that, and
And
do
click
that.
power.
Bing!
Perfect.
And then turn that off.
And then you want the counter to activate the keyframe.
Yes.
And then done.
God, it's as simple as that. Shocking.
There you go.
Right, should we test it?
Yeah. At all times, always be testing.
Always
Yeah,
testing.
Always be tested. Go on, John. Go on.
For a second, my mind was like, John's not here. Oh,
Where is he? There he is.
He's looking down a lot. Oh, maybe I should do that. There we go. Oh, no. He's drunk.
He's so focused. That
streamlined.
I
Just,
gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run.
Find the games. They escaped somehow.
So panicking.
Okay.
now there should be a game. There it is.
There it is.
Hurrah.
Yay. Right then.
Get some music.
Yeah, you need some tunes in there.
Tunes. You put it up here in the global
You're
stuff.
gonna have the music come in after you've got the quest, or?
We could change the music.
Oh, I see. So like nice and tranquil beforehand.
Yeah,
And then
we could just
super
put a nice
intense.
ambience. that'll please Ed.
Yeah, I was going to say, put in a town ambience.
In here, sound mode. Look for sound effects.
Yep. Back out of here.
Out of here. Ambiences.
Yep.
Nature, weather, water, underground, town and city.
There you go. That'll come in useful for the
Suburbs.
jams.
Suburbs probably appropriate.
Yeah, there's some city ones on the right as well, but it might be a bit too city-like. I don't know.
Bit too urban. City centre.
Yeah, that'll do.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Now, the thing with ambience is that they are deliberately very, very quiet, and they're just there to sort of stop it being completely silent.
Right.
So they're usually the first thing that you put down in your level, just to make it
Should we
feel
turn
a
it up
little
a
bit
bit?
more alive. You can do. They give you a little bit of headroom, so you can make it to 100.
Right.
On another stream, I will show you how to boost your volume past 100% if you're finding that you need extra volume.
Stream teas.
Yes.
I just want to quickly add a little bit of light traffic.
There you go.
There. Which one do we want? Distant or?
I'll go for slow traffic.
Slow traffic sounds about right for Guildford.
We need some sirens.
That's
obviously.
the sirens.
Yeah.
And then once we've triggered the quest, we will get some music. So let's find music. Do we want to? Oh yeah. Well, let's go in here. Which one do we want, Ed? Something English.
Oh, really? I mean, they're all English.
Yeah.
We made them.
Yeah.
That one's quite
Yeah, that's
jolly.
No.
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 Oh, I love the Astro Boy one.
We want something high energy.
So I think you.
No.
It's a Dream of Us Dash.
Classic one.
It is a classic. Oh,
It's quite short. That one.
too.
I think maybe the ones that
genteel.
you're up to the top originally.
These ones.
No, left.
Club Monster.
This one.
That one.
I would say that one's quite. That's quite.
That one's pretty
That feels
appropriate,
very
isn't it?
Medium molecule.
Alright, should we just shove that there?
That should do it.
Yep.
Is that it?
That is it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Perfect.
goodness. Let's do a quick save.
Always good.
Not that we're in any danger, of course. But, you know, just to
Power
make
cuts
sure.
happen, you know.
Power cuts do
I don't know.
happen.
I've never even considered what would happen if the power went during a stream.
Well,
I guess
that-
the stream would die as well, wouldn't it? So
it would indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
That's
So
how
I
electricity
wouldn't need to do
works.
anything.
Is there any questions on the chat?
Someone actually asked. Someone it's like a nice question. It's like, how much fun is it to work on a game like Dreams? You all seem to have lots of fun.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, Dreams is an interesting project to work on just because it's so unique and different from how a lot of other games work. But I think actually the best thing about working on Dreams is working at Media Molecule specifically. Like it's the people here I think that make it as fun as it is. It's
Bit
Just love the
quiet
studio's
music, you think?
it is a bit.
I think you can turn your TV up. It's a good volume.
Is it? Okay.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Yeah.
But I'd agree, Lynn. I'd agree. That everyone here is just so
Actually, no, that's pretty good.
flipping lovely.
Do we
It
want
is.
to give... Are there any, like, human voices?
Do you want to turn?
I feel like we need
down?
a
You
screen
can turn it down
or
a little bit,
something.
so
Turn
it's,
the TV down a little bit.
Yeah.
Have we got any screams? Or like... No?
You have if you record them.
Oh, really? How do I do that
I
then?
don't know if your
Yeah, I think the
camera's
camera.
plugged in. You could try it. So in the
Very good.
tools, the one you were just on,
Yeah. Oh, there's a microphone one, isn't there?
and if you grab that, you'll be able to test if it's working because there should be some audio lines around that, which I don't
I'm
think.
going to put that on
I
him.
don't think it's working, unfortunately.
Oh, there you go.
There it is! Hooray!
It is working.
And we are recording.
Hooray.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you might want to stop that and do it again.
Unless
Can I
you
not
just
just
want that.
trim it?
Are we using the things we were just?
I mean,
There was a hooray in there somewhere.
How do I re-record it?
Just
Just delete and go again. Basically, it starts recording as soon as you stamp it down.
Right. Okay.
So we need like a.
Ready? Right, quiet everyone.
Hang on, what are you
What
recording?
are we doing?
I'm just going to go, help me!
Oh, good.
Oh, I see.
Or did you want something else?
No, that's perfect.
Sounds perfect.
Is that your best John impression?
No, this is for the person with the green
Oh,
hair.
of course. Sorry.
3, 2, 1. Help me! There we go.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Now, when we trigger the trigger zone, you should play that once. No.
Yeah.
Once.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's try that, shall we? Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay, okay. Let's have a.
This is fun.
It's good.
Are you having
good.
fun, Rich?
We're having fun. So yeah, making games is fun. Working at Media Molecule is fun. It's not easy. Making games isn't easy. It's perfect.
That is good.
We've given them life.
I think one thing we might have to do is move the text across a little bit. Just
Oh, the score.
Just because it's. I think we'll move the text displayer across just because it's.
Oh, all right.
There you go. Move that across. Move that back up.
Perfectionists.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
But that will cover the character up, won't it?
It's fine.
All right. We don't have to be perfect.
Yeah. All right. So now I guess we need to hide some of these around the level, shall we?
Yeah, you do that.
Right. Where do we?
I can advise.
Not move
Oh,
everything
yeah,
and
be
go
careful
for-
not to-
Oh, I see. It's
Oh,
because it's
no.
off. So we need to. All right. So where do we want these to go? I guess
Right,
in the main
what I would
locations. shall we?
suggest is don't put them directly where you can see them unless you want to lure the player somewhere.
I see. You wanna
So
sort
I
of-
would do a mixture of hiding
Should we hide
things.
one in the castle grounds?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
put,
sort of
you
out
could
of sight here under.
put them in. Yeah, put
Yeah,
them in
so-
places you can see them if they don't have a direct route to them.
Yeah,
I'd
I
say
see what you're
from
saying.
behind
So
the
you want to be able
fence.
to like. I see.
So,
So,
maybe put one on the other side
When
of the
you're
river.
when you're here, you can see like. I don't know. It's
We could also make the river destroy.
train station needs one, but if we put it here, so you can't see it while you're next to the train station, but you'll see it from a bit of a distance.
Oh, when you turn around.
Can you
Hey,
get up there? Is the
Well,
question.
we'll need to
Oh,
make
yeah.
a bounce pad.
All
won't
right, we can do that.
All right.
We can get one of
Alright.
those off the Dreamiverse, can't
Perfect.
we?
Yes.
How bouncy do we want? Do we?
You can do anything you like. This is the world is your oyster.
Alrighty.
I wouldn't go too far out into
All right, let's not go too far.
Anything you want, not there.
details aren't finished out
You know, what
there.
I quite like that this tree looks like it's platforms, so I'm gonna put one
Yeah.
on top of the tree.
All right.
That's quite nice. And then I think we should probably have one
Underneath the clock tower.
underneath the
Yeah.
clock tower. Should we have one in here?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, nice.
All right, that's 4. How many do we need? How many games have escaped?
Just do
I think.
5.
Should we do
5's a
5?
good
Five's a
number.
strong number.
All right, so we've got one in the castle, one there. Let's
What are the
put
side
one-
streets, maybe?
sky view. So we've got 1, 2, 3.
Put one by the.
Four.
I've got
So
one on
one
the
over
train
here?
station.
There's one train station. That's
No,
it.
yeah, I've just.
So we put one
I think on the
Put one
grass.
in the
on
garden.
under the
in
bridge.
the
Should we go?
bowling
Should we go
green.
for a video game and put it under a bridge?
That's video.
You'll have to.
I was going to say we should make the river kill you if you fall on it.
Oh, I see.
Maybe on the nice grass that Rich made just before the stream.
All right, let's do that. Let's put it.
Yeah, on the bowling
Yeah.
green.
Lovely.
There's a few of those in Guildford. It's very popular in Guildford, bowling, apparently.
All right, so let's try that and see which ones of those we can actually get to. So first we'll have to
That's 3
pick up our
silence,
quest.
so that's good
What's
work.
happening with the thermometer?
Uh,
What's he complaining about?
I don't know. I'll find out in a sec. Let's get the quest.
Poor John.
All right, we've got to go find those games.
We haven't put any bounce pads in.
Well, that's it. So we'll test and we'll find.
All right,
We'll,
okay.
so we can get to this one. I think this one's.
We might not
easy
be able to
enough.
get out of the
Yeah.
castle grounds, though. Oh, yeah.
There you go. There's
It's
one.
quite good, isn't it? It's fun.
Right. So we put one.
Oh, well, that
I like
house
this
shouldn't
build.
be
It's,
there. That was just me
This is,
demoing.
no, it's good. It's someone who's too stubborn to move
If
when
you
they
get
need to build
tired,
the
you can
road.
have a little sit down on one of the lovely benches.
So I'm wondering if we can.
Oh!
Yeah.
That platforming.
There you go.
Oh, we're just climbing
Oh my
over
God,
Guildford.
It's like
Oh, can you?
Spider-
Oh, can we? Oh no,
Buffet.
actually, yeah, no, that's a good
Does that
point.
work
I'd forgotten we needed to get to.
Spider John. Forget to to the balcony. I doubt you'll get there.
Oh, challenge accepted.
Oh.
No, oh, it's so slidey.
Yeah.
You got this. Ah.
No. Just put a bounce pad in, young
It's not going to
man.
happen. All right, we'll need some way of getting up there. Okay, so there's that one. So that's thing to do. Number 1 is get a way to get up there, and then there's this one over here, which. Oh, there's the bowling green. No, I didn't leave one under the bridge.
Oh,
I think
no,
we're going to make it
yes,
so the
yeah.
water. There you go.
Oh, there you go. That wasn't that hard,
John's
was it?
just too strong, can just jump entire train
John.
stations.
Superhuman. Have you seen the insides of his drill?
I have. That is
Yeah, oh, yeah.
mind-blowing.
So we just need one bounce pad under the balcony.
Alright, here we go, let's go. And the nice thing about Dreams being that we can just jump in a set edit mode while we're playing and just do that now. So we're going to go to our collection. Let's leave.
Oh, yeah, that's a good. Richard Ortiz suggested a fire hydrant that shoots water up like a bounce pad.
We don't have
Ooh,
those here, I'm
wow.
afraid.
No.
Guildford doesn't have
Oh,
fire
no, we don't have
hydrants.
fire hydrants.
That is
yeah.
true.
No,
It's an
but
American
we
thing.
Don't, yeah, we don't have flying games that sparkle.
So
We
we
don't
can
have
do
fires
a...
here.
Should we just do a bounce pad?
Just stick that
Should we
one
do
there,
a
that'll do.
standard bounce pad?
What's tiny?
It's because timers run on if we rewind.
Oh.
No.
There you go.
Oh, how come that's changed?
It has changed. It's interesting. I haven't seen
Oh,
the
that's the
version.
animation, isn't it? Because we've got the preview
Oh,
hidden.
of course.
Oh, yes.
It goes
Yeah, so if I
boink.
turn that off,
There it
there
is.
you go, there's your bounce pad. And
Bounce
let's place
pad
it
we
over
will
by
now
the
love.
over by the
In true
lamppost.
Guildford
Let's
style.
see if we can make that jump. I'm sure we can. I don't know actually, that's quite a high railing.
No.
Oh no.
It's very satisfying, man.
Weedy little bounce pad. It's got to
We
be.
should fill Guildford with those in real life. I don't think that's the right balcony, is it?
That is that not?
No.
Oh, it
it's
is.
the one
Oh, it's because you
top.
haven't
Oh,
triggered
yes,
the
yes, yes.
mission.
Oh, of
Yeah, of
course.
course.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you need to turn up the bounciness,
All right, how do we turn up the bounciness? Do we go in
Scope
here and we
in.
just find the?
and there should be a slider.
The chat is now educating everyone on British fire hydrants. They're all underground.
Bounce height.
Let's just double it. Make it max. There we go.
Let's see how that works.
Shoot him into orbit.
Oh,
Hi, John.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, nice.
yay! There we go.
So now
Oh,
in
it was
theory our
perfecto.
game is completable. We just need
I
to.
really feel like there should be some little cars driving around.
We can add cars. Should we do that? Do you want
So
to do that?
we could even then, you could make cars into platforms that you could jump
Someone
on.
Oh,
literally
I
just made
see.
a suggestion of cars in the chat at the same time.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Great minds.
I wouldn't call my mind great. It has its moments. Incredible Hulk's changed somewhat.
All right, so now this is the first one we're going to get on our
We
route.
need to now have a win state, don't we?
That is true. So we've got one of those.
Yay.
It is 6 p.m. I'm just letting you know the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
fair.
yeah,
Well,
Okay,
you know,
all
we've
right,
nearly finished,
Yeah,
so
exactly. It's game in an
for
hour,
once
just
we're
gotta-
actually kind of on time.
That's two.
And we've streamed for 12 hours.
Is the
before.
river deadly yet? Oh, actually.
It's not yet,
Oh.
but we
Oh, look at that.
River
oh,
jump.
Cool.
Speed run through the lampposts.
By the way, only the high street in reality is cobbled, but I enjoyed the cobbles so much that I just put them everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I love the clock. The clock looks perfect.
Yeah.
Rock is great. It's
That's
iconic Guildford's landmark. There you go.
Yeah,
there we go.
It's our game.
Win. But now you've got to get back to the
Oh, we've got to go back to
Quest
the
Giver
quest
Go back to
giver
the-
and return the games.
and the games. Well, at the moment, it'll be like we return and we're just going to keep the games to ourselves because we're not going to tell
Just
them.
leg it. You've got
Just-
the games. Done.
That's it.
Trade them in.
Oh, can't we have them go, thank you very much.
Find the game. No, I've got them.
Yeah. All right, so we need to make. Do you want to make the?
I think we
question?
should.
Do a quick
Okay.
end.
Just
Gonna
quickly.
quickly add it.
No, you do it.
All right, we can
You're
add it.
quite better than me at logic.
Okay, all right. So we're going to do. What do we want to do? So many things. So what we want is when this is triggered. Okay, this is going to be not the best way of doing it, but
When that
the
gets to
quickest way of
5.
doing it. I'm just going to.
Oh,
Oops.
oh.
Undo.
When that's not full.
Is that the right way around, or I've got it the wrong way? Oh, it's because we're in the middle of gameplay. That's why. And then when that is full, we want another microchip that does the other thing,
The win.
the win one. This is our win condition.
Okay.
And we're going to have all sorts of stuff. We're going to have a camera that is, again, like there. We'll do, should we do a, actually I'll tell you what, I'm going to copy this because I want that as well. I think the animation was good.
Yeah. We could have them jump up and down.
We could have them jump up and down. That's true, actually. Yeah, let's do another one.
Can you not write over one that's already there?
Yeah, no, we can do that. It's just
Here we go. Yay, there we go. That was
Okay.
great.
Jump for joy.
Thank. I'll do a
those.
new voice as well.
Yeah, okay, we'll do the
I'm
voice.
looking
There we
forward
go.
to that.
You started
It's happening
to do
now
it, didn't
in
you?
3.
I do enjoy it. In my supermarket game, I'm going to do all the VO.
You ready? 3,
It's Kitty Powers.
2, 1.
Thank you so much. You've saved the festival.
Perfect.
Is that too much?
You were
No, it's
inspired then, weren't you?
Well, I wanted to feel real.
Yeah, yeah.
And
We
should
need to
we
workshop this character a little longer.
shall we have a sound effect that comes in? Let's just have like one of those cheering.
Therapy for the character, probably.
Oh, I went too far out. It was under gaming.
Can we get some
There was like a crowd and
jubilant
shit. There you
Yeah.
music as well?
Look at that. It's a bit over the top, but it'll be great.
Yeah, no, well,
We don't. Over the top is the best kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
thing.
absolutely, absolutely. And then we. Oh, this is if we've got the quest, isn't it? Actually, I'm telling a lie. This is
Source
the
is
wrong
gonna have
one.
an
Yeah, that
action
means
mark.
you-
Yeah,
Cross
no, I've done the wrong thing.
reactive.
No, you're
See
absolutely
that?
right.
Once the score equals 5,
Yeah, that is what we want, isn't it? So we want not that wire, not that wire. We wanted a calculator.
calculator.
What?
Or a counter that's up to 5, right?
That's true. We can do either. But we already want this, so I'll just do this. So if counter, not if counter. What am I doing?
Oh no! Don't delete G
I'm
Live.
not deleting
Kind
G
of a
Live.
festival
Oh my
without
goodness.
that.
Current score equals
Oh dear!
5. Oh, how far do we
Oh.
go?
You can type it in. Remember?
Oh, that's true. Okay. Well, anyway. So once that equals 5, so if that doesn't equal 5,
Why haven't you
it's
put
still
it on the
going to ask.
microchip? You messy sausage.
I'll do that momentarily. There you go.
So we're in a rush, Richard.
We're in a rush. Speed run of creation.
More
That needs
speed.
to be.
More haste, less
there.
speed, as my mother would say.
Yeah, I never really knew how to interpret that.
If you rush,
They're
then
the
you'll
same
mess
thing.
things up, and it'll take
Same
longer.
thing. Okay, I think that's. Oh, and you wanted a. Oh, let's try that.
I want
Let's
some
just try it.
music,
Oh, you want some celebrate music? Okay.
celebratory music.
Okay, so let's get a second bit of music. What are you going for for celebration?
Something over the top.
House party.
Drama queen, no. Astro Party sounds good.
Okay, that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. It's yeah. That's whatever. Yeah,
sure.
fine. Where's our not gate? There you go. So it'll turn off the other music when we're done. Is that the music? That's not the music. That's the traffic.
No, that's the ambient.
Where did you leave the music? Is it that one? No.
No, music
oh, it's that.
is that one.
Oh, so we need an AND gate now, don't we? Yes, we do. So we want to
Okay.
take this wire, put it in there. This wire, put it in there, and then plug that into it.
Gosh, you are clever.
Thank you. And then we'll watch. I mean, let's hope it works. Okay.
Is
let's
that
find out.
everything?
I think that's everything. Might be.
Got a
We'll
feeling
find
I
out.
Missed something out.
Oh, probably. But that's why you test. You test.
Sure,
and
the
you figure
chat
out
will
what's
tell
going
us.
on. The chat will
Yeah.
tell us. Someone in the chat is like, it's going to go wrong. All right,
It's
here we
still
go.
funny.
There we go.
Quest
It never
collected.
gets old, stupid VO. It's the key to a great game.
Yeah. Oh, that was perfect.
The man. Yeah,
John, you're
this
doing
is
so
speedrun
well.
mode. We
Enoch
jump
Root
that
says, does John Beach know you guys have created a
Oh,
replacement for
jump
him?
the wall.
No.
It's not a replacement, it's a stand-in for while he's away.
Yeah.
So that we don't get lonely and miss him too much. We need to put Deadly River as well, but we can do that another time.
Wait.
Oh. So this is how you make something deadly. What are you doing?
There you go. It's deadly.
There you go. It's deadly.
Well, no, because there's a hole underneath. You'll just land on the ground underneath.
Oh, there's ground underneath.
Put a health manager on it.
No. Well,
Health-
That is not how rivers
this is
work.
the deadliest of.
You
Actually,
need
no,
a
it
health
isn't.
modifier.
Kind
All right, tell you
Now we're
what.
stuck.
No, it's great. Look.
Yay!
Game development.
And a checkpoint.
Game development.
Right, and then we. I got that one over there.
Fine.
Okay, you got the train station.
Train station, and I've still got to get the one on the tree. And then we need to make sure our wind condition works.
Someone says you were on to an impressive speed run.
Yeah,
And then
that's.
you put went into
You could put a timer
And then we jumped in the
there as
river.
well,
Yeah, we-
actually. But we'll do that another time.
Is
yeah.
GDQ still going? That's the thing that's happening right now, isn't it?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
what?
Games Done Quick, which is like this long stream of. Oh yeah, we didn't check if you're still over there. Should have done
no.
that.
That's cool though. He knows
No,
it
that's
works.
cool. Yeah, because he knows you found them.
We need an
Yeah.
AND gate with a proximity on
We
the
do.
person.
Well, I like this. I think it's like cool.
Yeah, that's
That'll
good.
Quest
do for
complete.
That's
now.
very good.
Well, there you go.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Let's save that.
I think we've averaged some good voice
acting.
acting from a molecule every stream since early access launched. So that's
I'll,
great.
I'll ham up for my how-to videos in future if it pleases you.
Yes, please. Everyone enjoying your videos as well. Everyone was asking for some more.
Yeah, don't forget to put requests on
Why did we-
Twitter.
There it is.
Yeah.
What's your Twitter handle?
What? Media
Media
Molecule?
Molecule.
At Media Molecule.
Yeah, let us know. Tweet
That's
us.
easy then.
And the feedback forums.
Oh no, look, you've messed up my
I
Guildford.
haven't.
Oh,
I
what
put
have
it
you done
back.
to
I did
Guildford?
undo. I
Quickly
put it
did
in
you?
undo.
Alright
It's
then.
perfect.
Looks fine. There's the Guildford. Right.
That is Guildford.
That's amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Liam.
No
Thank
worries.
you,
It
Ed.
was good fun.
What?
On your beanbag, you're very
Yeah,
chill.
Save again.
You
Yeah,
can't
this
see
is-
him.
this is
He's
great.
very chill. And we shall be back on Thursday playing some of Community Creations.
Absolutely.
And next Tuesday, very exciting. It's a cream stream.
Oh, do
yeah.
you need an interpreter?
No, we just let Kareem roll for like.
I'm quite good at wrangling Kareem.
You are, aren't you?
Do you
You're a
remember that
master.
one?
The move control.
Move
one.
gestures,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
So yeah, tune in for Cream Stream on Tuesday, Community Creations on Thursday, and yeah, if you're in Guildford, the festival is this weekend.
It is. Yeah. Saturday.
Saturday.
G Live.
Come
You'll be
meet
able to
us.
see that this is an exact replica of the area,
Absolutely.
and yeah,
Well, vaguely.
just a little bit off.
The station and the
99% there.
clock and G Live are all there. You'll see them
Yeah.
all.
So thank you for watching, and
Thanks for watching.
we
Yeah.
shall see you later.
Bye.
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 Everyone. Bye.